it started off so women empowerment, and now it's given dummies. You know what I'm saying? What happened to power to the women? Welcome back in, everyone. This is Black Girls Talkin TV, where we bring the group chat to life and discuss all your favorite TV shows. Today is all about Hulu's new series, All's Fair, episode 7. I am Victoria. I am one of your hosts, and I'm a psychologist.
I'm Kamaria. I am an attorney and a pop culture writer. So let's get into this episode. I didn't particularly enjoy this episode.
It's very strange.
I don't know.
I felt like I was in white people's business and I didn't want to be there, you know, a little bit. Like,
it was
we laying up with dead bodies. It was so strange. So strange.
We saw Liberty again this episode. And I remember thinking, like, when I saw her, I was like, oh, yeah, she is in the show. It almost gave, and I know they don't record it like this, but it almost gave, like, she was like, this shit is fucked up. I ain't about to be part of this. Yeah, she's like, I'm going. They're like, you gotta come back. We have a contractual agreement. And then she like, okay. And she's back. But I know they don't record it like that. But I was just like, this is given that homegirl was like, no, I'm out, okay?
Right.
Because it's madness, you know? They're like, even, I know I'm jumping, but even like with Sarah Paulson being all like, and then my pussy was crusty and it was this and it was that. And I'm like, this is another one of them scenes where Sarah Paulson should have cut the tape. Like,
that mess
was
hilarious.
Was because I didn't laugh not one bit. I was just like, this is cringy. This is like, what?
It was so uncomfortable. Yes, I laughed. I was like, not her keep saying my pussy, my dear pussy. My pussy
judging
cat.
You, girl.
Like,
I'm judging you. It's like, this is.
I was like, that is hilarious.
It didn't do it for me. I was like, this. Okay, this. Okay.
You gotta lean into her character. I think I'm like, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna watch this as like a light-hearted watch, and we'll just see what comes out of it. I think I have taken off my critique hat,
critical analysis,
yes, of the script and the storyline, because it's like it's so many things going on. It's just it would take up the capacity of any ounce of enjoyment that could come from this show. And I'm not even necessarily saying I'm like enjoying watching it, because I cannot say wholeheartedly that I am. And it doesn't keep my attention. It doesn't keep my attention.
Yeah, it's interesting. Like, not the show is interesting. This idea of this, like, having to watch it for the channel, because we, once we start the show, we ain't gonna abandon y'all and just not finish it. One of the girls in the comments, she was like, y'all taking one for the team, still watching. But I do feel like there are people who are watching it, because there were a lot of positive comments that people said they liked the show when we initially had our first couple episodes. So, it is what it is. I do think, though, that like when I clicked on it and I was like, how many episodes did they release today? I was like, just one. Good. And I was like, and only 2 left. Woo, woo, woo.
Yeah.
So it's kind of.
Yeah, no, I am there with you on that one. Yeah, I don't know if, we haven't made this decision, but what a season 2 would look like. Like, I don't know. Because it doesn't keep my attention. Like, I'm like lightly watching this, and it is a lighthearted show, so it's one of those shows that you can do that too. But I'm a TV girl, so I like TV shows that I enjoy wholeheartedly watching and that bring me joy to want to discuss. And this one hasn't necessarily did that. So yeah, my critical analysis hat is off, because I started it like as I was watching this episode. I'm like, we focusing on Dina dead husband, but what about this thing that happened with Emerald? What about, like, it's just so many things that are just like left up in thin air, and we have not revisited. And so that's where I'm kind of at with All's Fair. It's like, okay, it is what it is at this point. Just roll with the punches. Will things be left unsaid? Clearly, yes. Maybe they'll bring back in these storylines in episode 2 because in season 2 because I'm like we only have 2 episodes left.
Mm-hmm.
We only got 2 episodes left. So what are they gonna do in these 2 episodes? Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? We still haven't done our deep dive into Liberty. Liberty needs her deep dive. Everybody else has gotten a deep dive episode except for her so far.
I mean, I guess the marriage episode was her deep dive with not the prenup, but the one before that.
I guess that one, it focused on so many things in the episode. It didn't feel like it was like her deep dive. Like this one was all about Dina. The one that was all about Liberty. The last one was all about Allura and Carr. The divorce. Oh, yeah. The one before that was all about Carr and her issues. Yeah. So it's like everybody has had like this super deep dive episode, and so maybe that's what this season is all about, like giving us these deep dives into these characters to get to know them and their background. I don't know, and like what their main struggles are potentially, but yeah, somebody in our thing said it was camp. So
somebody said what?
That it was camp.
I don't know what that is.
It's a slang term. It's like it's like
I don't know things. I'm getting older without my consent.
It's like being like over the top. It's exaggerative. What? It's that's what they say. Like, ooh, it's camp. Yeah.
Man, this one I realized like how much of an age difference you have. Cause like I'd be like, oh, Victoria, we're the same age, and then you turn around and I'd be like, dang, you know the stuff.
Yeah.
Well, it's looking like that.
I mean, cause I'm also too on social media, so it's like I just like learn about these things when they come up. But I'm also too like I'm very much so ingratiated in the LGBTQ community.
Is that okay? It's
well, that's a lot of times where I learn some of these things from, like camp or like that's very it's like confident and like over the top and like not necessarily exaggerative. Like Dochi, they be like, you guys don't understand the tape because it's cunt. Like so yeah,
I was like, okay. Still working on the old definition of cunt. Okay.
Yeah. No, we have a new definition of cunt.
But yeah, no, I do hear Dochi say that. Like, look at us. We done hopped on a new topic. Right. Oscar ain't even captivating us. We talking about
We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. I promise to all the listeners.
But no, yeah. No, but I heard Dochi say that. But anyway, back to All's Fair.
Yeah.
I will say this. There was something I wasn't a fan of, like the Tiana Taylor, like throwing and I'm like, why she got to be the over the top black woman, throwing, slapping him, all this other stuff? Because it came out of nowhere for no reason. It's like, because he is right. Like, you are out here sleeping with somebody's married husband, and you got the nerve to be on a moral high ground. Right. And so it's like, why are we writing?
And not just someone, your boss's husband at that was literally like giving you law on a silver platter.
And giving you like the entry access point to this multi-million-dollar firm.
Yeah.
It's like, girl. But also it's like, I wanted to take a point and say like why do y'all have, like, you didn't have to write this black woman character like this. You get what I'm saying? Like, choose to do a different path, because she, like, everybody's story in here has been sobbed. Like, the man did this, the man did. She the first person to making a man look like a victim in these stories. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, she the first one. Why we gotta have that be her storyline? Like, so anyway, I ain't like that. But
no, agreed, definitely agreed. It was over the top, and I am with you. It did come out of nowhere because it was like, okay, he's trying to apologize. He did throw me off when he was like, or we could just be friends. It's like, huh? But I think that's just like the immaturity in him. But I'm with you. It was out of nowhere. I was like, how did we get here? I was also doing my hair while I was watching. But yeah, so yeah, that's them. While we're on just Chase and his drama, not him getting back in bed with Allura.
Yeah, I have no words. Like, when they were there were somewhere, I think, did she give him like the
list
divorce
of people
papers?
he needs. Oh yeah, the divorce.
Oh
papers.
yeah, like or whatever. Yeah, she gave him stuff in person, and I was like, afterwards, he was like, we should just be together, or whatever. And she was like, nice try, or whatever. You need to work, whatever she said, right? I was like, not them setting up a will they, won't they, toxic will they, won't they for these two. I was like, we don't need that. I wrote that down. But fast forward 15 minutes later, it's not a toxic will they, won't they. It's a toxic they are. And they're about to be like hunching, I guess. Like,
not about to be, baby. They did. They did.
I mean, like as like a routine like thing.
Yeah.
It's given like this about to be their storyline that they're like,
right. They back in it. They back in it.
Yeah.
Even how they set it up when they were talking about I mean, out of fear, like that's why I shouldn't have done the divorce, because I'm just afraid to get hurt. But like, the love of my life, I'm gonna give that up. Hell yeah, bitch, because he gave it up. He gave it up when he went around and slept with all them people, and it's very much so giving Danish Deception. I know you didn't watch it, but the issue with the lady in the Danish Deception was she kept referring to all of his issues as a disease, which it was. He had a gambling addiction, right? Possibly. I don't know.
Is this a true crime show, or what is this?
No, the Danish Deception is a TikTok series. This woman came out on her like Risa Tisa.
Oh, you talking about the recent? Oh, yes. Yes, I got you.
Yes, but it was like
I'm not that old, guys. Yeah, I'm here.
As she's telling the story, she keeps referring to him as X and like this disease, and so it still gives like this level of reverence to somebody who manipulated you, who took from you, who stole from everybody around you and your loved ones. And that's what Allura was given in this episode. It's like, you have an addiction. You need to go apologize to all of these people. Come back, and then we can figure it out. Like, that's what this was given. And I was like, oh, MJ, please, spare me.
Yeah, and it's like a false narrative. It's like, this is not growth, like going and apologizing. How about he go into therapy and figure out why he is effing every single thing under the sun?
Yes. And like, you jump to the last step.
Motivation.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's the last step of AA, baby. He needs to go to the first step. He don't even know he has a problem. What the hell?
Yeah.
Like, I can't. Yeah. It was, I was a child.
On the point of the Danish Deception, like, it is like this, because I've been guilty of it too. It's like you psychologize these men and you put a name on a thing that is like problematic, and you like empathize, like you understand, like, oh, this is why they do that thing, and you think you out here, you know how to handle it, you could fix it because you spot it and you see it. And first of all, you're not no psychologist. You might be wrong. He might got another issue. You get what I'm saying? It might be an actual deeper than what you have diagnosed, Miss Allura. I'm about to call her Allura, thinking that he just needs to apologize. You know what I'm saying? He might need different things, and you might be misdiagnosing him. To be honest, he could be like, we could say addiction. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like this you need addiction therapy. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it'll never change. I don't know. But all of that, like, empathizing and psychologizing, thinking you know what is the impetus of, like, their behavior. It's like, yeah, no, that's where you get stuck. And then you get into like, you don't take it personally. Like, I was talking with somebody about this the other day. Like, you don't take it personally.
Yeah.
And so you start moving forward, like empathizing with them, you know. And so I don't like them putting this little toxic display of how relationships could work on the screen, because sometimes art imitates life.
Yeah, well, you know,
or life imitates art.
I mean, there is a lot of women out there who probably would go back in a situation. I mean, they have gone back in situations like that, right? Doesn't mean that they should.
Yeah.
I think the issue with this is if it started off so women empowerment, and now it's given dummies. You know what I'm saying? What happened to power to the women?
Yeah,
we taking men at the balls, and we not giving them no power, nothing.
Yeah,
and you mean to tell me you laying down with this man who had sex with you? All these people got a baby on you, like,
yeah, I agree. No better description.
What the heck? And now we got in Liberty. She talking about something, and that's why I don't want to get married because I don't want to get hurt. Like, how did we get back here? I thought you was just ready to give up the prenup.
Yeah.
What happened? What is going on?
I'm like, I missed that part because that's that side watching, not paying attention, I guess. But I missed her saying that.
Yeah, she said that was in that same conversation about, letting go of things or not leaning into things because you don't want to get hurt. So somebody was like, that's why I'm not for marriage because I don't even want to go into it for the long haul and you lose the love of your life. And I think somebody said, so you're just not going to do it because of fear? I think it might have been Allura. And Allura was like, and that's why, like, I'm going to give up the love of my life. Like,
how the hell is somebody your love of your life when they cheated on you all these times? You know what I'm saying? Like, at a certain point, you have to recalibrate. What does it mean to be the love of your life? Like, are we talking about personality vibing? That's not enough.
And to be honest, you vibing with a personality you don't even know. You vibing with the personality he gave you. He got 10,000 personalities that he giving to 10,000 bitches. So like, you don't even know. You don't know who you got. You just got
it's your fantasy.
A 0.1% of him.
Yeah, it's like it set women back. If anybody,
it do.
I ain't got time. This show.
Yeah.
Look. From the beginning to the end, it's just disappointing on all levels. And the sex was gross. Like with like that scene. Like I mean, not saying like, I mean, it was. I didn't know it was the end of the episode, so I was just like, there we are. But I'm like, it was just so he's so that it's like, why would like how this is not even like a scene that's like, oh, look at you, girl, you get it. It's like
we are over here. Why? Why?
Yeah, it's like you let him like I said last episode, you let him kiss you, and now you let whatever.
Yeah. So that's that. The other thing that was going on in this episode was this whole idea that Liberty is not part of this American sisterhood thing. She often feels very left out. And that kind of like got drugged into this thing with Carr and the fight for Dina's attention and being able to give her love. Which was a hot mess. So that's why I said we don't have a Liberty deep dive because that comes from something, her feeling like that, and why she feels like that. I don't know. Maybe they'll show all the times that Emerald and Allura are just like kikiing and Liberty don't get it. I don't know, because that kind of came out of nowhere. I wasn't expecting her to have like this lack of confidence around Allura and Emerald, and definitely not Carr, because Carr's just been Carr, it seems like. So we'll see. Hopefully, maybe. What's up with that? I'm not even gonna say hopefully because it's whatever. But yeah, I think overall I was just like, why are we sleeping next to dead bodies? Like, why is this a storyline?
Yeah, I've never had anyone close to me pass, and so I was just like, well, maybe I'm speaking out of ignorance, but that first thing I thought was like, I don't think that somebody would want to sleep next to their spouse. I don't think so. I would think that it would be traumatizing for them.
Yeah, I mean that, and it like bodies decompose so quickly, especially like within 3 days. Even when you just
because she was all like, "It's not decomposing."
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You sure about that? What is got the air on morgue? Like, what is what? How do you know?
I said not him getting paid to be a corpse. But he like for real. He you know, when they be having like these true crime series and people murder people and they just be sitting in there and they realize, okay, I got to do something because within 3 days it starts to decompose and it stinks. So I'm sitting here like, maybe it's been 3 days going on 4 and you still got this man. No. But that's why I said earlier, like, not me and white people's business, because she said it was something about his culture, his Irish culture. But I said, oh. I didn't look it up to see if it was true.
That's accurate. Shoot. They sounded like they
just put that in there. I don't know. I didn't look it up to see if it was true, but I was just like, oh.
Yeah. Or it's probably done under proper something, you know,
right.
People, like there's mummies and like Egyptian culture, like, but it's like, I'm sure they're not just doing it at home, paper mache. Like they're doing some like process
some
and it's
protocols
official.
To this. Yes.
You said what?
Some protocols, some respect.
Yeah.
For the day. Not just leaving the body there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's it for the episode. You got anything? Nope. All right, T. Well, that is all for this one. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, the notification bell. Drop your comments below. If you're listening on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, we would love a 5-star review and a share. And we will catch you next week, I think, for the finale.
Yep.
Alrighty. Bye.
Bye.